What do you often dream about?
What do I often dream about? Well, if you're asking me what kind of dreams I have, I would say that I dream about everyday things. I would dream about frying an egg or something like that. I mean, I don't have wacky dreams, so to speak.
Did you have the same dream twice?
No, I didn't have the same dream twice, although I had dreams about ferrets for 3 days straight. I don't know if that counts. It's not the same dream, but I dreamt about the same thing.
Did you ever have a lucid dream?
Yes, I had a few lucid dreams. And I was aware during these dreams, but it wasn't as exciting as people make it out to be. Usually people say that having lucid dreams is great, but for me, it wasn't nothing special, to be honest.
Have you ever had an impactful dream?
Yes, I once did have an impactful dream. I dreamt that I was in a cold shower, and when I woke up, I was shaking. I felt cold, even though it wasn't cold at all. It was the middle of the summer. But I really felt that sensation so intensively that sensation during the dream that it still continued when I was awake.
When was the last time you had a nightmare?
Last time I had a nightmare was 1 month ago. I thought that a dog was chasing me, and it was really unpleasant. The dog was quite hostile and I would say feral, and I was really afraid of that dog. So that was my nightmare. You will have 60 seconds to prepare, and then you will speak for between 60 to 120 seconds. Start speaking now. By far, I would say that summer is my favorite season, and I really say by far. None of the other seasons can compare to it for me. One of the things that I like most about autumn is the weather. I mean, it's always sunny. I love the air in the summer. It's really warm. You can wear clothes that are really light and I would say easy to wear because I don't like to wear thick clothes. I don't like to wear many layers. So the clothing that is associated with summer, I really like that. I also liked the fact that you can eat ice creams during the summer. The thing that I like to do during the summer, I like to participate in water sports. I like wakeboarding, I like parasailing. I really like to swim. And also I like to take long walks by the beach and to sit in a cafe that's next to a beach. I like to stare at the sea. For my next summer, I would say that my plans are quite simple. I plan to do more of the things that I mentioned. I also plan to do a short trip to Asia.
In what way do the seasons of the year affect different parts of the globe?
Since we have two different hemispheres that are inverted, shall I say, basically when the winter is in the northern hemisphere, there is summer in the southern hemisphere. So that when one part of the globe, when one hemisphere is warm, the other one is cold. And also you have parts of the world that see mild changes. I mean, you have autumn and winter that can be warmer or colder depending on where you are, but you have also parts of the globe where you have monsoons, and these can wreak havoc on the local communities.
What is the best way to adapt to winter?
I would say that the best way to adapt to winter is to have cold showers every morning, because this allows you to this gives you thick skin, let's say. Since you're used to the cold of the cold shower, then you will be used to the cold that is outside of your home. And of course, you should dress warmly.
Why do some cultures celebrate the winter solstice?
I heard that the reason why they celebrate the winter solstice is because this is the shortest day of the year, and some cultures like to use this day to reset time, let's say. Basically, the year starts from this day. The sun gets reborn, in a manner of speaking. So that's why they decide to mark this day, to celebrate it.
Do the changing seasons affect the fashion?
I would say that it absolutely has an impact on fashion. For example, let's take autumn. During autumn, we have to dress warmly, just like for winter, and also the colors tend to be warmer and darker at the same time. You can see darker shades of brown or darker shades of orange, whereas in winter you usually see clothes that are even warmer than the clothes in autumn, but they tend to have a lighter color. They tend to skew more towards the light, shall we say. And the summer clothes are light, they are thin. You could say that they kind of inspire us to live a carefree life. And I would say that the summer fashion is a carefree fashion, shall I say. I think we can all agree that when the seasons change, our clothes change. So of course, when we have to change our clothes, our fashion changes as well.
How do the changing seasons affect our fitness routines?
I think that it has a huge impact on our fitness routine. I think that when autumn and winter come, that we are not that interested in fitness. It's hard to go to the gym. I'm somebody who lives in the northern hemisphere, so autumn and winter are cold, so I don't feel like going out to the gym, and I know many people feel the same. But when spring comes, we basically prepare for the summer, for their summer body. Everybody talks about the summer body, how you need to have six-pack abs and you need to have a firm and fit body when you go to the beach. So in that way, I think the seasons impact our fitness routine. Simply during the colder season, we are not interested in having a fitness routine. And when the warmer seasons come, we basically want to look good. So I think we dedicate more time to our fitness routine.